Showcase. Welcome to Legend TV Season 1. It's your boy Legend, Mpetsundu.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and welcome to another electrifying episode of Legend TV. So today I just wanted to ask you about what you think about the unbanning of tobacco products, cigarettes that is, in South Africa, given the current COVID-19 epidemic and the lockdown of the country. So what do you think the president should have done with cigarettes? Do you think he should have unbanned them, or do you think they should still be banned? And what do you think the sale of cigarettes will have on the infection rate in South Africa, the COVID-19 infection rate?
Okay, hey, it's a good question. It's twofold, Lanya, because when they banned cigarettes and alcohol and zonke lezi zinto lezi, they gave us reasons ukuthi they mess with the immune system. COVID deals with our lungs, so smoking is not good. So we understood, we welcomed it. So it's okay, fair enough, it's banned. Now, but we need to ease some restrictions to revive the economy. Then they choose cigarettes as one of the things that is easy, without giving us explanation, because we're not going. If you're gonna say you're easing it because of imisebenzi and ezinye izinto, some would debate the alcohol in imisebenzi eminingi, even amanye ama-industries. So my personal take is konke wrong la, because now if the government is unbanning cigarettes, and who usushilo World Health Organization isishilo ukuthi COVID is a lung disease, it messes with the lungs, and it's proven ukuthi ugwayi, cigarettes, damages your lungs. So now government is not giving us a clear picture yokuthi why are you banning ugwayi, because now we would have to now speculate. Once we speculate, who owns ugwayi within South Africa, which is another question in itself. Why is the government being bullied to unban cigarettes? That's one. Two, was hearing unkosazana Dlamini ekhuluma ngale nto yagwayi. Apparently it seems like they didn't discuss this as a cabinet or something. They don't seem to be on the same page as the government. Is this thing good or bad? Leaving more questions for the public. So personally, I feel like they shouldn't have unbanned ugwayi. I do understand the economic part of it, but I do not think it low scale. If I don't know why it gets taxed very much in Msebenzi, but I do not think that's the scale. So you probably your minings and the other ones lose relief. So I think from Mhlaka 1, usuzongena nayo la mhlawumbe because I think mina angazi ngibona ngathi infection izonyuka because labantu bagwayi mfethu bazobe beshare ugwayi mos. So ubona kanjani?
So mina if we're speaking about it from the economy perspective, because ugwayi asiwenzeli la South Africa, number one, and I don't think we produce ugwayi. I think we have to import it. I could be wrong, but I don't think we have tobacco farms like South Africa where we make our own cigarettes, so we probably import it. So that means it doesn't have that high an effect on jobs, number one, like South Africa. So which gives them more reason not to actually unban it, because it's just retail jobs from what I understand, retail and logistics. That's it's just transporting ugwayi. So economically, I think there are other industries that contribute a lot more, right? That's point number one. But then point number two, I think about ugwayi destroys your lungs. So let's say in 50, and I've been smoking for 30 years or 35 years. Smoking ugwayi for another 2 weeks is not really going to damage my lungs even further because they've been damaged barely. Even if I've been smoking for 5-10 years, ugwayi is unbanned next week for 2-3 weeks ahead of schedule. I'm ahead of level 1. I don't think my lungs are going to suffer that much. And not smoking for it's been 5 weeks, man. Not smoking for 5 weeks, that is not going to repair my lungs to the point where they were 30 years ago. So that's point number 2. But then there's another issue here, which is the sharing of cigarette butts, and that's a good way for, or an easy way for COVID-19 to be transferred between abantu. But a counter argument to that is that we still are not allowed to have gatherings, social gatherings of more than, I don't know, however many people. So all in all, because the decisions they're making now are based on the contribution to the economy, because Uruguay, I don't think contributes that much to the economy, because I don't think they should unban it. So which then begs the question, who made the decision and why is it being unbanned, and who actually benefits from the tobacco industry in South Africa?
Okay, ngikuzwa kahle, ngifuna ukubuka kule point lakho lesibili lama-lungs. If ngiyakuvumela, if ama-lungs akho damaged for the last 10 years, then low 5 weeks, maybe won't change much. Yes. So then the issue then, I don't think that's then a government, if they use that analogy, that was wrong of them, because the thing is, Lana, it's the infection. We're trying to contain this virus.
Yeah.
Containment, it's the spreading. Yes, exactly. No social ban, but let's face the reality. People play the system. All over bazobe emakhoneni until kufika amahata or kufika amasosha beshare ugwayi, beshare whatever beshare. So it goes to lento esho again, your second point, who controls it? Urupes is the major shareholder, right? Urupes is the major shareholder, lo afaka ibhillion. So now, which raises another question, yonke lento le kanti le COVID kumele benefits osibani or kumele save ama-South Africans. He is a South African, but into zakhe seemingly the unbanned. The wine industry in the Cape is going to be unbanned. Uyena futhi. Ilontuzi ugwayi uyena futhi. Uyena. So now, government, who's advising our government? Is this guy a public? It's not even a public figure. A businessman in South Africa is advising government because the economy is raises a lot of questions.
And another red flag is what you said, said. This was not discussed at a cabinet level. It was discussed elsewhere, and the decisions were made, and that was that if something similar, if something like this had happened under the previous administration, it's all over the newspapers. States capture this, that. So Lapo, I think they got it wrong. I don't think they should be unbanning cigarettes.
So let's hope then bazophinde bayobhane it before Mhlaka 1.
Angiboni. Why? Why would they do that?
They might. I think they're going to have sittings during this week. I think they might, if they listen to the people, because it's tricky. It's going to be very tricky. People are going back to work, and you're allowing them to smoke. Well, some people are going back to work, and you're allowing them to smoke food.
Oh, true. And then they can share the cigarettes at work.
At work as well. So it's going to be a very tricky one. Personally, I think about Bene. Personally, I don't feel like it's ready for stage 4 anyways. I think on level 4. I see the numbers keep going up. So I'm confused how they got to stage 4 in the first place.
I think it was just a compromise, getting to stage 4, making us feel as if things are getting better. I think it's making the residents, or the residents of South Africa see the benefit, the positive side. It's okay. Oh, if we abide by the rules for 5 weeks, at least it's in the. But then if we're at level 5 for another 2 weeks, someone will retire and the government. So I think we're going to be a lot more demoralized if it stayed at stage 5. Because if you look at it like closely, there isn't really much of a difference between the stage 4 and the stage 5. Yeah, finally. People can go to work, cigarettes, but then for me, don't change anything.
Yeah.
And then one
as I find it, but is over the moon But once they listen to this convoy, they're going to be, no. You don't understand. It's an addiction. I'm addicted. I'm losing my mind, or whatever they're going to be saying.
But then I could also be addicted to drugs. I'm addicted to
No, addicted to drugs. That's alcoholism. No, see, alcoholic. Maybe a meeting. Meeting. You're just killing yourself.
Yeah, well. So I know, but I think all in all, I think we agree that they shouldn't have unbanned Uruguay. But then you are saying that chances are they'll probably still sit over the next week or so. Oh, by the way, 26 sometimes. So they've what, 5 days?
They have 5 days.
Before 26 April, they've got 5 days to sit and deliberate and then decide whether they are sticking to the ban or not. I think they are going to unban it, and unban it, just because of the people behind the decision.
I think they'll ban it. I'm advocating what's about benefits. They're going to kill our people.
I want them to ban it, but I don't see it happening.
You don't trust because Rama billions, I'm trust.
No, Angboni. But that 1 billion donation came with conditions. Who knows? That 1 billion. You never know. 1 billion. Yeah, 1 billion came with conditions to pay Baba. Only 5 weeks or only 4 weeks, you ban this thing. And then afterwards, also like another thing, like now they've decided to start production in but it doesn't look like Bazul Dai, so it's only for exports.
It's for exports. Which means it's still tricky one. Who's behind it?
Speed.
Mina ngifuna exporting ingubo zami kodwa bazongivala manje.
Yabo? I know. At least let's have a melon.
Yeah, yiki problem. Konje I think some viewers babethi mele sivalelise kubona.
Oh yeah, I know. Awuqala uvalelise mngoti.
Okay, thank you for watching. Siyabonga ukuthi nibukele. Comment below, subscribe to the channel. We'll give you more indaba ezila.
Content. Hayi bafethu siyabonga. Sibonga support, sibonga uthando, sibonga ama-comment. Sicela subscribe. Peace, love and happiness. Sonibona next time. Peace, Legend TV.
Sharp.